a study to die, you need to have at least, I don't know, a good anti-study army, which will include, if I have 4 a study, you need 6. If I have 4 a study, you need at least, and I'm not exaggerating here, if you want my study to die quickly, you have to use I think like double the amounts of principes just to break my line from the front. Why? Like, I don't want my study to survive. Like, I do want it to survive, but these skirmishers are the best thing you can have, and they did not change the enemies, like they did not change the missile properties to a good number. You can see studies, principes, their missile is still 12. Like, it shouldn't happen. If you have that high defense, you should have a pretty high attack of the missiles, so they will be able to do it. But when you have such low, such low, like archers or slingers have 6 attack. Yeah, I said you run. I told you to run, so run. Also, it's annoying just because you will have a horse archer faction fire constantly at guys and just get shredded because they do not have enough ammunition to put any of those guys down. And don't forget, if I have spearmen, they have pretty good shields and they have large shields, so they will do minimal damage if they will do any damage at all. So I love this mod, I really do, but I have to find somewhat of a fix. Wait. Sorry, I had to answer 2 phones. Okay. So, as I said, if you know some sort of a fix that changes the amounts of like damage that the missiles do, please, I beg you, put the link and some instructions, if there are any, in the comments. I have to have it. Look at that. Thank God. Look at that. I have them circled.
It is time to press the
And
attack.
these guys do not, like, I know they're fighting to the death, but they should die. They should die now. Look at that. Like, I have thousands here. Like, not thousands, couple hundred, but die, it's one guy, kill him. I think I may have done something I shouldn't have done. I have too many guys on him, so let's do my quickest to do that. So that is it. If you have any,
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory.
no, they won't.
The day is ours.
So please, if you have any sorts of fixes for that, please, I beg you, put it in the comments. This is what deters me for having missile units. I have only one, and this is the one I will get from my...
This land is Roman.
Yes, it is. So I will exterminate it because I need the money, and it is a pretty profitable city. Now, my guys are not in a shape. First of all, I need a port. You have some trade routes right from the top, so you need to have roads. This is what I talked about. It's the Roman auxilia phase. Upon the conquest of a province, much work has to be done before the province can be brought to under full control, and the local troops be recruited. Although various peoples, nations, and empires may go. Anyway, just leave it. What it does, it is changing the population to be more and more Roman. On the second phase, you can have Italian swordsmen and Italian spearmen, like this. So, the more you go, you can put them into a situation like here, where it's Roman citizenship, where I can have all of those units already. And there are some units which you have on stables, but you need to have Equites Roman citizenship to have, or Italian cavalry to have it on Auxilia 3 phase. Okay, so secondly, I am Rome, and most people do not like Rome. Like in the campaign, nobody really likes Rome, so I should not be dependent on fighting them. Like, I shouldn't be dependent on trade routes. Secondly, look at that. Here are Italian swordsmen, as I said. They are basically hastati, but they are lesser quality. Here we have Italian skirmishers, and look at that. This is a family member, but I think it's actually the... yeah, it's a rebel, so I shouldn't care about it. Anyway, Italian cavalry. So I will do it and then come back once I get it finished. So this battle, actually, let's... what are my chances? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it on the battle map. So I'll see you when I'm back. Okay.
Victory!
So we are back.
This land is Roman!
And yes, I do not need the money. So the first couple battles will not be that interesting. Someone go okay, so this, yes, okay. So you can see there is a Greek foothold here. There's also a Greek foothold here, since I do know that there are enemy settlements there. Actually, let's see what they have here on the army. And this is my problem. They have pretty good they have Asian elephants. They have a pretty good army. So what I'm going to do is leave, since the only soldiers who have their guys left, I'm going to leave the villites here and move my armies back. Now what I'm doing is that I'm being an idiot, since they have a pretty good force. And what I mean by good force, I mean that their elephants can attack my walls, because I do not have any good walls now. So I do need a port, and let's build a trader. Now, because as I said, you can't rely on shore and sea trade that much, so having a trader is very good, because you can have your empire only build up on self trading, which is by trading here, that way. So they will trade and in themselves, and I need to take those two towns.
Your Honor, on my way.
So after I'll take those two, there is a rebel here, which will be easy, and then we will move on to Sicily. Now there were only 3 towns here, as you remember. If you play campaign, I hope you do, because I kinda like it. But here they added a new region, which I'm not sure if it really happened. So once we'll get it onto here, I will build a huge army, well, not that huge, which will be pretty much self-sufficient to come around and attack Carthage. I do expect them to attack me on the plains, so we'll see. First of all, we need to get there, then we'll think about how we can attack them. Now they are not very happy, and I can guess why. They do not have any defense. So what we'll do we will retrain our men back here in Rome, which will take about one turn to train up the entire army. And you see, this is what I said. So they will engage us and we've been clearly defeated. I might have able to kill all their elephants, but it will not happen. So we have a little problem, elephant problem more like. So what I think we will do,
Onward! Orders, march!
what I think we will do is take an army with one villa and just take them down. Another army will march forward and take Tarentum. Once we'll have Tarentum under our control,
And waiting.
which are just a couple of days and a couple of Leviopoli days. Once we'll have them, we will be able to.
Secrecy is assured.
Sure. So
Do it, sir.
we will put them on retrain. The general later. First of all, the study. My study is. I have an armor here, so they will be retrained with, I think, silver weapons. And you can see all of them is 0 turns, so in 1 turn I will retrain all of them. Do I have any cities who do not build? They took the ones with the good wall, no wonder. So yeah, the AI is much better. Not by a big margin, you won't see it. I do not like it. See, they had left this city with